shit. Dude, this is a major road rage action happening here.
Yeah, welcome back. Yes, welcome back to another episode of Not So Fake News. I'm glad to see all 60 of you are here in attendance again for another just irrational pile of bullshit. We promised you last episode that number 20 would have some Florida, news, and it does. Yes, it fucking does. It's gonna rock the goddamn socks off. Hell yeah. 2 articles today, and they're both couple related. Last month was February, so Valentine's Day is coming past. I couldn't do anything because we've been working on other shows, like other shows. Some of these other shows include Rain and Crave, which you can find on Spotify and also now on Odyssey. Yes, you can pay us in crypto. Crime money. Who doesn't like a little crime money? I love it. That's why I carry cash somewhere in this studio. You motherfuckers will never know. Keep your fucking bets sitting low, bitch. I don't want any of your friends coming here thinking they can get some money, because I ain't got none. Allegedly. But anyway, our first article today is about a couple on a small rampage in Florida. They steal a vehicle, okay? They dump it, steal another one, go rob a store. You follow me? Okay. And then he hangs out a sunroof and smashes himself in the head with a bottle. And he dumps the other vehicle right next to the first one he fucking stole. This is Florida. This is the land of freedom and paradise. This is where old people go, grandma and grandpa, to die. Also, this man's pride. I really hope you enjoy this one, because I enjoy putting it together. Me and the team are happy to bring you this shit. I'm getting red in the face. I'm gonna go jerk off real quick. You guys enjoy this.
We begin tonight with a Polk County man accused of a string of robberies, attempted robberies. Authorities say it ended this morning with Polk deputies shooting that man after he went on the run.
A Florida man broke a beer bottle over his head, prompting a deputy who thought the popping sound was a gunshot to shoot him. And this is in the Polk County Sheriff's Office. I believe this is in Florida. Yes, more Florida news.
Let me introduce you to this guy, Matthew Correa. He's a white male, 27 years old. Matthew is a bad guy.
This is a Saturday Post, so this one's nice and this one's juicy. Polk County Sheriff Grady Jude said deputies were trying to arrest Matthew Correa, of 27 years old, and of course of Florida, when it all happened.
A real bad guy. He's got a criminal history. He's got 3 previous felonies, one of them a home invasion burglary.
He was a suspect in a series of crimes, including armed robbery, of course. Correa was in a pickup truck when he stood up through his sunroof with a rifle in one hand and a bottle of Busch Light in the other. Then he broke the bottle over his head. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Who the fuck is actually going to drink, Busch Light?
He pops back up with a firearm, and he's got a beer bottle that he smashes into his forehead.
So in a sheriff's office news briefing, the sergeant was quoted to say he was behind Correa and unable to see the bottle. He heard a popping noise and believed Correa had shot at his deputies. The sergeant fired one shot at Correa, striking him in the neck.
He drops back down into the truck, and he pops back up with a firearm, and he's got a beer bottle that he smashes into his forehead.
Holy shit. Correa was taken to hospital with injuries that were not believed to be life-threatening. No deputies were injured, and the agency reported that everything was fine. Oh man, the bizarre chain of events began around 8:19 a.m. Saturday, when Correa and a female companion went to a supermarket in Winter Haven in a white Chevy Tahoe. There, Correa stole a red Toyota pickup. The Tahoe was later found abandoned on State Road 540 east of Thornhill Road. Ooh, one shitty vehicle for another. At about 8:45 a.m., Correa and his companion went into a tire store near Winter Haven and asked the employee for money. When the employee said, "There's no money here," Correa pulled a rifle out of a duffel bag, pointed the weapon at the employee, and started looking for money. Correa and his companion shortly left after a customer had arrived, as the deputies have stated in the report. At some point, Correa and his companion had separated. As deputies searched for the pair, the red pickup was seen on US 17 near Cypress Gardens Boulevard. Deputies tried to stop the truck with stop sticks, which I'm pretty sure are spike strips, but their attempt were not successful. Correa, who was behind the wheel, tried to hit a deputy with the truck, which is, the next obvious smart move.
They leave there. I've told you often that our deputies are simply the best in the business, and it wasn't but 2 hours later that we found the stolen vehicle. That's right. The stolen vehicle was at Cypress Gardens Boulevard on Highway 17, just a little way from where all of this ugliness started. The suspect was southbound on Highway 17 in the red truck.
Correa entered the eastbound lane of State Road 540, where deputies were able to surround the truck, and that's pretty much right next to where he left the fucking Tahoe. While in the truck, Correa pointed the rifle under his chin and told the cops to kill him. Deputies tried to de-escalate the situation, but Correa then stood through the sunroof with the gun in his hand in a very threatening manner. How, how, how.
He points a rifle underneath his chin, and he's screaming at the deputies to kill him, just to kill him.
Do it, buddy. Now here's where it gets interesting. He then dropped from the sunroof out of sight for a moment, then stood up with a rifle in one hand and a Busch beer bottle in the other, which he smashed against his forehead, breaking the bottle. That's when the sergeant, thinking the popping sound was a gunshot, fired at Correa. Thank God none of our deputies were injured today, Chubb was quoted saying. The suspect male made several bad choices this morning, including the choice that forced us to shoot him. I guess the deputies are still trying to learn who the female companion is and call Crime Stoppers, blah, 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 blah. Oh, man. I love doing Florida news. Anyway, where were we? Gotta love that music. God damn. And that couple. That's a real couple. That's a real ass couple. Ride and die, you know what I'm saying? Like, every fucking Tupac and Biggie song you've ever heard about the baddest bitch just existed there, except he's the Nimrod that, lets the bad bitch go to jail. Maybe. I don't know. I think they're still on the run. This is about a couple who are making some jizz brownies. Gross, right? I wouldn't eat them. Not in front of people. I have family and shit. I got a reputation to fucking dig up. If you want to eat jizz fucking cookies, you do it on your own time. Or brownies. Whatever the fuck you want. Jizz everything! Just jizz in everything and fucking eat it! Slang that fucking shit! You got baby making goo for a goddamn reason. Go procreate! I think more people should just jizz in food and just kind of sell it to people. I think it'd be a good fucking time, don't you? Yes! Jizz in food! Give it to your friends! Don't be fucking pussies! Oh, man. This couple managed to complete the most boner-inducing of tasks. He stayed at home, jizzed into a fucking bowl, she made some muffins, brought them to school, and she had the kids eat them. I'm telling you right now, that's not psycho, that's just fucking entertainment. That's comedy. That's why you watch the not-so-fake news. Because who wants to hear about Ukraine right now, even though our country's been wrecking their shit for, not ours, the US of A, I might reiterate. It's been wrecking their shit for fucking eons, and we just sit back and go, and we just play the pity party. We're just like, hey, we're gonna crocodile tear for you. Oh, things are so sad. But we don't even know the truth. The truth is dumb. These two deserve the realest award in the world, which is the Real Ass Couple Award. And I'll tell you why. Because to do that and keep a straight face in class while these kids are eating these jizz cakes, listen, lady, just like I said before about Bill Cosby raping and get away, you won. You still went to jail, but you're going to get out with this wicked-ass story. And the only one that's going to get the red shingles and dot on his house is your fucking husband, who's now to be her ex. Yes! Anyway, I don't even know what to call this one, because I would probably be in trouble if I made any name for this one. So editors, do what you do! Give us a name! A twisted Louisiana ex-teacher who admitted to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm has been sentenced to 41 years in prison. Yes, you crazy bitch! More crazy hooker teachers. You're not getting any semen where you're going, sweetheart. Cynthia Perkins, 36 years old, was sentenced Friday after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of child pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substances in Livingston. What the fuck is mingling harmful substances? We're gonna have to look that one up. It says here Perkins had faced 72 charges of various sex crimes, 68 of which were dropped in her plea agreement as part of the deal, and she has no possibility of parole for 40 years, which is pretty much her sentence. She agreed to testify against her husband, Dennis Perkins, a former sheriff's deputy who is facing 150 criminal charges, many of which are also sex-related, according to the indictment. Fuck yes! The couple were arrested in 2019 after they allegedly sexually abused a child together, among other crimes. What a nice husband and wife bonding experience, you know. Probably selling dope, doing dope, and just sexually assaulting children together. What a team. Perkins filed for divorce from her husband following the arrests and alleged that Dennis had manipulated her to commit these crimes. Well, all of them? Or, like, how do you get manipulated into having sex with a kid with your husband? That kind of seems like a Friday night idea after too much cocaine or something. The couple were busted after authorities received a tip at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators later found the nude photos of them with the minor. Oh my god. You're not supposed to keep those fucking things, come on. A lawsuit filed against Dennis Perkins and the Livingston Parish school system claims that Cynthia Perkins filmed her husband supplying semen for the cupcakes that were later fed to children at Westside Junior High School. Supply and demand, baby! Count 15 in the original indictment against the couple alleges the semen was mixed into both desserts and energy drinks before it was served to the victims. How the fuck do you not spot just a giant floating blob of semen in a fucking energy drink? Like, what the hell? But I mean, and what are you doing? Like, why? What the fuck? Stick to the desserts, man. Leave the drinks alone. These 3 charges we thought were representative of what she had done, and by agreeing to the facts, we put them out on the record. She prepared herself to testify against Dennis Perkins. This is her assistant Louisiana Attorney General Barry Milligan. The AG's office said it had spoken with these victims, seeking approval for the plea deal before negotiating. I mean, like, the actual victims? Or are you talking, like, the victim's parents? Like, what the fuck is going on here? That'd be a weird thing to be negotiating with a child. The Assistant Louisiana Attorney General was quoted saying they feel like this serves justice and better protects their children. Cynthia resigned from Westside Junior High School the day after her arrest, while Dennis was fired from his deputy role at Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office. Well, I mean, yeah, of course he's fired. And what do you mean she resigned? Like, I'm pretty fucking sure that after being arrested, you can't go back to work anyway, and they're not gonna let you back. Resigned. That's cute. Perkins' attorney, Paul Woody Scott, and I mean Woody in quotations, said his client looks forward to testifying against her husband, whose trial is expected to start in the beginning of May. He's the real monster. That's what she wants to make clear. It's not about shifting the blame. She took responsibility today. I mean, that's what she did. But she looks forward to going after the real monster, said Mr. Woody Scott. Anyway, there's not much more in this, except for what you're seeing in the background overlay there. So anyway, fuck me. Where were we? Oh, God. Jerk-off session. That was a good one. Anyway, if you like what you see in here, check out more of our shows on YouTube. It's the same shit on YouTube. Nothing has changed. But we've moved some of our shows over to Odyssey, which, I mean, I think is fantastic over there. You have a little more freedom of speech. It's a good time. You can get everything over there uncensored. And that's pretty exclusive. No one's watched our shit yet. So all 60 of you, do me a good solid, transfer over to Odyssey. You don't even gotta leave me money or crypto. I am giving this shit away for free. But if you do like what you see, throw us some coinage and we'll keep going. Also, we're still on Spotify. Anyway, I'm gonna go jerk off again. Have a good night.